And first tonight at 10, Hurricane Ian barreling toward Tampa, Florida, and officials are urging people to take this threat very seriously. Thank you for joining us tonight for 7 Action News at 10. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Hurricane Ian heading for Florida's west coast. Tonight, the mayor of Tampa sending a stern message.
This is going to be a storm like we have not seen in the past. Unless there's something that changes drastically.
Volunteers from Oklahoma and across the country are packing their bags and heading to Florida, preparing to help with the disaster on the way.
And people in Metro Detroit also preparing to lend their time and energy. And 7 Action News reporter Brett Cass is live at Metro Airport tonight. Brett.
Yeah, we just saw quite a few people here coming in from Florida. A few flights just arrived within the last hour. They're getting out of that storm before Ian makes landfall.
Just under 72 hours until Hurricane Ian is expected to make landfall, and a handful of flights from Florida are landing at Detroit Metro Airport. Many on board, leaving cities preparing for Ian to hit.
They were closing the bridges. They said they were going to close the bridges in the morning. The hurricane alarms were going off on our phones.
He stopped at the grocery stores. He said the shelves are empty. There wasn't any water left anywhere.
Todd Sneathen was in Orlando and visited his son who lives in St. Petersburg. The coastal city is directly in Ian's path, so his son is spending the week over 3 hours away in St. Augustine.
How would you have been as a parent if he had stayed there in St. Petersburg?
Oh, we worked very hard to convince him to go do something else. Yeah, it was very nerve-wracking for my wife and I. So,
with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour, Hurricane Ian is intensifying as it moves north. Expected to become a major hurricane Monday night for areas on the coast, storm surge is a major threat.
To start with, I'm going to be helping out in the shelters.
In Michigan, Red Cross volunteers like Tricia Nelson are getting ready to deploy. She and 11 others will head to Florida like she's done many times before, keeping the shoes she wears on each mission.
What makes you do this, time and time again?
I was a caregiver for my husband. He had a long extended illness, and I lost him April of 2020. You're no longer able to care. And what better way to care than to go down and help people who really need help.
As for those leaving Florida, they're thankful to be back home, thinking of their loved ones still in the southeast.
It was warm, so we're praying for everybody down there.
And we had a handful of flights today. Also tomorrow, more flights coming in from Tampa before Ian makes landfall. Reporting live at Detroit Metro, I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.